Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Coach Steven. Hope everybody's doing good out there. I just wanted to go over, once again, strength training, right? And I want to go over what can happen if we're overtraining. I also want to go over the results we're getting or we're not getting, and also having a balance inside of the gym, outside of the gym, and the way we're working out. And let me guess, maybe you're working out 3 times a week, 5 times a week, still no results? Maybe little results? Does that sound right? Are you thinking that your workouts are not effective, that they can be better? Are you conscious of what you're doing in and outside of the gym? And are your workouts based all on all-out muscular endurance and burning calories instead of focusing on strength training and mobility along with it? This might be the culprit if you are not adding this in. So one thing we do want to focus on is building muscle, right? And also strengthening our joints, tendons, ligaments. So of course the muscular endurance and moving fast is good, but sometimes we need to take a step back and we need to really focus on our posture, our form, the way we're flexing and extending, right? Adding more weight to work and lengthen those muscles, right? So, and the goal here is when we're doing this is if we're going all out all the time and we're just working on nothing but muscular endurance and cardio, it's very easy to go catabolic, which means that most likely you're going to start eating a little bit more of your muscle along with your fat, right? So the goal is to stay anabolic, right? So if we stay anabolic, we'll usually get that from eating the right amount of calories, the right amount of protein, and strength training, right? So gaining strength will definitely help you be more anabolic, will help you put on more muscle along with the right nutrition like I had just said. So the goal is hypertrophy. The goal is to put muscle on and not lose muscle. And especially if we're 40 years or older, very most likely we will start to atrophy a little bit. So this is where the strength training is going to have a huge effect on how we move, how we feel, especially as we keep on going through our lives. And this is just what happens as we get older. So another thing when it comes down to strength training, right, and just taking a step back instead of just moving super fast all the time is our hormone levels, right? So if we work on more strength training and more rest time instead of going all out, this can actually increase our testosterone levels, level out estrogen levels. It can also decrease cortisol, which comes usually at the stomach area, which is a stress hormone, can come from lack of sleep and stress, of course, and also lowering insulin levels, which usually the insulin goes to the hip area here. So strength training will definitely help with this and help level out these hormones, which is why it's so beneficial. And your nervous system also gets a little bit of relaxation time when you get to work on the strength training. And along with making sure that we're not overtraining, right? Sometimes less is more. So if we're working out 4 to 5 times a week, 1 to 2 days of rest or active recovery is perfect, because too much training also will make your body create more cortisol. So in order for us to perform better, we have to rest better. We have to eat better. We have to sleep better. We have to do better. And we can definitely all do that with a better balanced regimen. And everybody, please reach out to us here. We can always do a movement screen. We can check core stability. We can check the mobility in your hips and your shoulders. We can also do strength tests and other things like that. So this way we can put together a program to increase your mobility, increase your range of motion, increase your strength levels, and decrease your risk of injury, and also help you get to where you need without overtraining, overthinking. Everybody have a great day and hope to talk to you soon.